Let me guess. 1 heroine, 2, 3, sometimes 4 love interests. And at the end, she doesn't choose. She keeps them all. If you've ever devoured a reverse harem and then immediately wondered why this works so well, stay with me. Today we're talking about the why choose trope. The books where one isn't enough. Where the fantasy isn't about picking the right person, it's about never having to pick at all. Here's what the research knows. Dr. Lena Park, a cultural studies scholar at McGill University, puts it this way. Reverse harem stories allow women to occupy the traditionally male gaze position, being desired by multiple partners without losing emotional depth or autonomy. Think about that. For centuries, media showed us men surrounded by admirers. The fantasy was about his desirability. Reverse harem flips that. She's the center. She's pursued, cherished, fought over. And she gets to decide not based on scarcity, but on abundance. That shift matters, especially for readers who've spent their lives feeling like they had to compete for attention, for love, for the simple right to be seen. But there's something deeper, too. In well-written reverse harem, each love interest often represents something different. One offers safety, another passion, another wild freedom. Together, they reflect the full spectrum of what the heroine needs and what she is. You're not one thing. You're not just the responsible one or the wild one or the soft one. You contain multitudes. The fantasy of being loved by multiple people. Sometimes it's really the fantasy of having all your different parts seen and accepted. No part has to hide. Dr. Jack Waddell Rosario, relationship expert, notes that when audiences engage with complex relationship dynamics in fiction, it becomes a mirror for self-reflection. The question becomes, what will I take from this? What do I actually desire? The reverse harem isn't about wanting multiple partners in real life. It's about wanting completeness. Wanting to be loved for every part of who you are, not just the parts that fit neatly into one container. Readers who love this trope, they're often people who've spent their lives compartmentalizing, being one version at work, another at home, another with friends. The fantasy of being fully known, fully wanted, fully held by people who each appreciate a different facet that's not shallow, that's profound. Fiction is not a prescription. Each suitor is a mirror. Together, they show you the woman they all love, complex, contradictory, complete. Here's your question for this week, just for you. Nothing to share. If your life were a reverse harem, who would the suitors be not as people, but as parts of you? The protector, the dreamer, the one who's been waiting to be chosen without having to shrink. They're all you, and they all deserve love. Same time next week, we'll talk about another trope.